Grand Risings. It is Tuesday, February 8th, and this is your Shekinah Wisdom Podcast. Today, my lovelies, is Testimonial Tuesday, and today I want you to look at certain areas of your life where you can give a testimony. A testimony is basically when you have gone through some type of trial and tribulation and you share with people how you have overcome these trials and tribulations. I want you to think about the different trials and tribulations that you have gone through. And I want you to write down your testimony from going through those events. And I want you to share that with someone else. You know, the one thing that I always say is that we were made perfectly imperfect so that we can help one another grow and evolve. And how we do that is by sharing our stories with one another. When we share our stories, we can get the lead out of the paint because we can share what worked and didn't work. And that information might be helpful for those around you. Know that we are all going through trials and tribulations on this planet, and that does not make or break who you are. How you overcome these things is what makes or breaks you. And when you share these makings and breakings with others, they are able to grow through these experiences. That's why I share my life journey. I share my past experiences so that we can all evolve together. I got over myself years ago. There was a time in my life where I did not want to open up and share my experiences. There was a time where I would, let's use my poetry, for example. So I would write poetry as a way. Poetry was basically my flash drive, right? When I was going through something, it helped me get those things off of my mind. So at one time, I was making a blog, right, with all my poetry, and I was typing it in the computer lab. And a girl happened to look over my shoulder and saw what I was typing, and she asked me if she could send that to her boyfriend. And at first, I was, I felt violated. Like, you were reading over my shoulder my personal, journey and things that I'm going through. And then that changed, and I realized that my words can help someone else on a journey. And so that's how this journey began long ago. This started in, let me tell you the year to be exact. This was about 2013 is when I decided to open up and start sharing my story with others to help them grow. And I've been on that path ever since. And one thing I could tell you about this path is it was so freeing to me. Because a lot of things that I felt that I needed to hide and not share because it was a source of embarrassment became a source of empowerment for others. So my ego went aside and I was able to stand confidently in my journey. The things that I went through, I realized that life was happening for me and not to me. And I can share this information with others so they could see the same thing about their very own journey. How your journey is here to nurture your growth and evolution. And we can embrace that journey together by sharing our stories. And the only way people are going to be comfortable with sharing their stories is if you make them feel safe. Like liars, let's use liars for example. A lot of liars lie because they fear criticism. They don't feel that their true self will be accepted. So what are we doing in this society where people don't feel that living in their truth is worthy of being acknowledged? It's worthy, period. Whatever your truth is, live in it, right? Do not allow people who are afraid to live in their truth to make you think that you living in your truth is wrong. Live in your truth. That's something that I had to embrace on my journey. And I only allow people in that, in my close circle, that I can live in my true form. If I can't be myself, I don't want to be in that situation because I'm going to be me regardless. So if there's something wrong with me being myself in a certain area or a certain place or doing a certain thing, guess who's not going to be doing it? Because I signed up on this planet to be me, not to be you, not to be anyone else. So if anything hinders me in doing that job, I have to abort mission because I'm not doing what I came here to do. You know, we are individuals for a reason. You got the job of you for a reason, not for you to play a role of someone else. And once I knew and understood this shaped my life in a whole different fashion. And I want you to be able to help others shape their lives in different fashions as well. And that's why I want you to go out today and share your life's testimonies and let people know about the adversities that you went through, right? And so that we can really begin taking the lead out of the paint. All right, my lovelies. If you need support on your healing journey, head over to ShekinahWisdom.com where you can book an appointment. If you want art therapy, head over to IAM_collection.com. And if you simply want to support the work we do here, you can cash out Unearthing the Truth. All right, my lovelies. You have a wonderful, transformative Testimonial Tuesday.